When's the best time to get long-term care insurance? All right, this goes on a comment from a video I did earlier today that long-term care insurance is the number one reason, or long-term care could be the number one reason is you run out of money in retirement. Um, now, I have long-term care insurance. All right, so just FYI, we got it from Knights of Columbus when I was 37. So we had a big fat mortgage. Wife stayed at home, 4 young kids. If a stroke or something like that happened to me, I needed to make sure my wife would not go to the poverty line. It's just that simple. So I got long-term care, and I still own it in order to cover me if I needed assisted living or nursing home or even in-home health care if something happened. Not likely for that to happen. That's why it's quite cheap when you're young. But if it did happen, it could be a huge burden to my wife, and I just can't have that happen. Because remember, dying is easy, man. It's being incapacitated is tough. And it didn't happen, thankfully. So far, so good. I'm 51 now. Still feel like I got all my facilities. My youngest is 14. He'll be going to high school, so I don't have that many years. By the time he graduates high school, I presume my mortgage will be paid off, and we should be in pretty good shape by then. And then I'll probably drop it. And again, we have this. You get this increase in benefit, but you got to increase every year in the premium. It just gets at some points prohibitively expensive. So, in my opinion, you get long-term care insurance, as all insurance is, to cover the catastrophic issues that could arise. Life insurance, catastrophic, you're dead. Long-term care, catastrophic, that you don't have the money to pay the bills, and you need bills to be paid because your wife and your kids are left at home without your income, especially if the primary caregiver or the primary breadwinner. So I'm going to have that happen, and I'm very, very glad I got it. Again, I will drop it in a few years once it's just my wife and me and no debt. All right, but with that said, I want to share with you something here. And so I won't have when I'm in retirement. And to get it in your 50s, I have no clue how much it costs. It's prohibitively expensive, in my opinion. It can become. I don't know. I don't. I'm frankly. A lot of people say I'm 65. Should I look at it then? I'm like, man, you should. I guess, but it's gonna be crazy expensive. And then I've had multiple occasions where mostly people's parents, were paying for long-term care well into their late 70s. They got it in their 50s and 60s, and it becomes one of the biggest expenses they have. And it's one of those things like I don't know. I think getting it in your 60s, frankly, I don't think it's, do what you got to do. I can't tell you not to get it. I just don't think it's worth the price for many people. All right, but I want to share with you something here. So right after I did that video, my daughter called my wife, well, all of us, and she said, hold on a second, I'm going to read this to you. All right. A boy Maddie ran cross country with in high school and is a senior at Georgia Tech, just had a stroke and emergency brain surgery and is now receiving long-term care at a rehab facility in Atlanta. He won't be able to finish his last semester. Please pray he can recover. His name is Zach Ellison, and that's just 22, very athletic, not a bad kid. He wasn't doing drugs. He's actually in very good shape. He had a brain stroke. I don't know. I mean, you could blame the jabbers. I don't know. I'm beyond doing that now. Top runner of the team, went to Georgia Tech as whole life. And I want to share with you here real quick. This is hard to find. You don't type Zach. If you type Zach, it doesn't come up in GoFundMe. You got to type in Zachary. Oh, jeez Louise. Anyway, so here's Zach Ellison. If you don't type in him, you got to, crazy. Anyway, he's a brilliant, caring, he's 22-year-old, a fourth-year industrial engineering student at Georgia Tech, just one semester away from graduating. 2 weeks ago, he suffered a stroke and required emergency brain surgery to save his life. His family and friends have rallied around. His recovery has been nothing short of remarkable, beating the odds. He is conscious and fighting every day. Anyway, the point that the family, and I'll donate some money, but the interesting thing is that he doesn't, like, he's not, I mean, I guess he's cognizant, but he can't move. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know how long he's going to be there. And it's going to cost an arm and a leg, and $20,000 ain't going to get the job done. We know that, but it's better than $15,000. They're trying to raise $20,000. So let's go. We'll donate here in just a second. Donated $250, and I don't give GoFundMe tips, and I'm not sure there it is. I'm not sure if I don't like GoFundMe. Let's put it that way. But in causes like this, I do. Give, Send, Go. I like. It's a Christian organization. That's what you should use instead, because GoFundMe can kiss my behind. But anyway, be it as it may, at least we're doing this for Zach. The point being is we don't know how long it's going to be. I don't even know this kid. My daughter does. My My other daughter, my other daughter's teacher is his mom, if that makes sense. Hold on a second. So Chloe's teacher is Miss Ellison. Anyway, it's just horrible. But this is the kind of stuff you have insurance for, catastrophic things. You don't have insurance. This is why health insurance is so freaking disgustingly bankrupt, is because if people, I got insurance, I need to get everything I can from insurance. I don't want to pay anything. I'm already paying the monthly fee. And they go use a doctor for the equivalent of an oil change. They file an insurance claim for the equivalent of an oil change for the car. I get a hangnail. Does insurance cover it? It's freaking nuts. It's nuts. This is why you need long-term care for the big thing. Now, should you get it as a senior? Not senior in college, but certainly as a senior, 65 years old. Look, I can't tell you yay or nay. I won't, at least as I can see. Should you get it as a life insurance policy with a hybrid? Sure, I'm all about that. But there's no right or wrong answer to this stuff. I just know the long-term care coverages of the old days are just expensive, and they just don't pay for the majority, if not the vast majority of people. Thus, I will drop mine. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts.